I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is Doomsday Aftermath. We are rejoining the party after some grueling weeks of having to mercy kill people, watching people die, locking somewhat innocent-ish people away in Arkham Asylum, and the stress of the bureaucracy of getting their IDs from the UN. You know, just everything. The infighting with the Bat family, getting caught up in all of that, just has put a lot of stress on them. And as if it can read their minds, and they were saying how they needed a night off, the mail arrives with a uh like a flyer that says the Iceberg Lounge open 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. invite only, Gotham Waterfront. And then on the back there's a handwritten note. It says, "Wah wah wah, Great King Rat, thank you for all you've done for me. You and all your guests are invited to have some VIP bottle service at the Iceberg Lounge. All on the house. Thank you for everything you've done. I'll see you at my grand opening. The Penguin." Wah, 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 wah.
I'm glad this thing came with.
Is signified with a sort of penguin motif.
I'm glad this thing came with that tape recorder because honestly, his writing's some real chicken scratch.
Yeah.
God, that reminds me. I think I saw an animal recently and thought that seems kind of penguiny because it's kind of barky, makes sounds like the wah wah wah.
I've heard what a penguin sounds like, and as he
I think it
turns
was
to
like-
you, he's to Great King Rat and says, "Why is this villain so interested in you?"
Oh, he's an old friend, and he ain't a villain no more. He's just like a business, a completely different and legal kind of villain.
You sort of see Deep Knight's eyes narrow as he sort of hears that.
Yes,
What
you're
the fuck are you pointing at?
you give him the fry, seems suspicious.
I mean, you're welcome to not come.
I
Shit,
shall
I'm gonna...
come, but only out of respect for you.
So the date is still like 2 days off.
Oops.
It's like Wednesday and it opens Friday night. And so you guys, discuss it and start making plans. And as if as if he could tell that you intended to come, the next morning a package arrives from Amazon, and it's a small box
Oh,
addressed to Great King Rat.
all right, rolling for bomb. Come on, blow me the fuck up. Come on, who's sending me a bomb?
Eh,
Uh,
yes, Amazon's new bomb delivery service. Just
yeah, that's a new part of Amazon Prime. It's just the flat pack assassination method.
Hey, you put the bomb in the Amazon box, you're more likely to open
it's one of Amazon's new international services. Uh, Amazon terrorist. You know,
it. Yeah,
hey,
they've
do
teamed up
you
with
do
Raytheon.
you have religious enemies, political enemies, or just a lot of people to kill? Then try new Amazon terrorist. We guarantee to get deadly explosives and chemicals into areas that other people simply won't deliver to.
If anything, if anything were to like that were to happen, I imagine it would be some sort of like person using an Amazon box, sort of like opening it, putting some bombs in it, and then setting it off on the target's doorstep.
Yes, well, it
Yeah.
is part of Jeff Bezos's ever expanding quest to be more like Lex Luthor.
Ooh.
So
Open the
Uh,
box.
anyway, you open the box and inside is a purple pinstriped black suit and tie, all like Armani, quality stuff here. Like this is a $3,000 suit that he just sent you, and it's all perfectly sized for you.
Kind of freaky. I mean, I know how he got my measurement, but I don't like
yeah.
that he had.
It is indeed concerning. And speaking of messages, ADM,
Yes,
anything on the whole uh, the
not right now. You'll get a message, as soon as it's appropriate for the story. It's not going to take forever, but it's just not this story. This is
understood?
Yeah.
this is the story of the Iceberg Lounge. But don't worry, there's Atlantean stuff coming up.
Yeah. Uh. Uh. Well, that seems rather nice.
It is. Looks fantastic. Feels fantastic. Got nice fabric.
Yeah.
Soft on the outside, softer on the inside.
I guess I should switch out of my uniform for this kind of formal engagement.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, by all means.
Go ahead. Oh, you said by
Um,
all means. Yeah.
yeah.
This is the kind of like blackest of black tie affairs.
Well, black ties are kind of boring. We're showing up in a red tie.
Oh yeah, I meant black tie only in the sense of like the highest formality.
Yeah.
Great King Rat's tie is purple silk with a purple silk pocket square.
You know what I'm going to do? Just because I feel like it's well within my reach, I'm going to step back through my home, my home portal, and I'm gonna come back out. I'm gonna be wearing a black suit and tie, but the suit is Vanta black.
I don't know what that is.
It's essentially the darkest pigment of black that has been invented in modern times. If you were to take a cutout of Vanta Black and you were to toss it like on the sidewalk in like bright noon, the hole on the sidewalk would be so dark it would look like there's an actual physical hole there. That's how dark Vanta Black is.
Hmm.
So essentially, it looks like Viv is wearing a cutout in space, but it's something achievable with modern technologies. So why not? It would just be
Okay.
fuckload expensive.
I'm sending a picture to the chat of Vanta Black.
Right on. So yeah, you look like you're wearing a shadow.
Yes, for no other reason than why not? With a red tie, though.
And oh, with a red tie?
Yes.
Okay.
Viv, you're really not helping the whole demon thing, honestly.
What? This should be well within the technology of your time, and I don't have reasons to wear suits all that often.
So
I know, but
so question,
looking,
what are your heels like? A sensible flat or a devilish spike or you
Oh my
somewhere
god, it's a sensible fucking flat. I'm not wearing fucking succubus stilettos or something.
Hey, I just wasn't sure.
Besides, Viv is always ready for a fight, and she didn't take the high-heeled heroine trait for negating penalties in high heels.
Ah.
Well,
This is a GURP stroke brought to you by a nerd.
well, Sir Deep Knight is certainly not taking off his armor.
So you're just wearing
Okay,
your
yeah.
armor?
just wear your armor to the event. You know, for some reason, I can imagine it's like Deep Knight just wears his armor to the event, but for whatever reason, he has like a white rose pinned to his chest,
Or like
taped
a
on
top
if necessary.
wearing a tie around the armor.
Yeah, you guys are like, "Oh, you can't go like that." And like he doesn't understand, so he takes a corsage and just like, sticks it to his armor.
Honestly, fair
Indeed.
enough. We gotta get Drury into a monkey suit, don't we?
Oh, wait, no, I'm on my pills. Never mind.
Drury, you forget to take your fucking pills?
I'm good. I'm good. I forgot, but I got them.
Alright, we gotta get you like a pill holder or something, man.
Yeah, with all the days of the week on it or something.
Yeah. I posted a picture of Vanta Black, by the way. Take a look at that. God damn it, Travis.
Yes. And you can shape the rocks to like actually resemble it looks like a rock tuxedo.
Yeah, I have an actual like suit on in the rock suit, but then the rock suit itself just has a little bow tie.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean every time you form your rock suit, you can make it look like whatever you want. It doesn't have to just look like jumbled rocks. Like you could put like one of those party hats with the beer cans on, like you could have it look like whatever you want.
The idea of rock, like tuxedo of normal Tremor hero size, but with human head sticking out of the top of it, is fucking excellent.
That would be a sight. What? I dressed up.
Yeah.
Wait, is that real? Is that a real picture?
Yes, that's real. That's what Vanta Black looks like.
Huh.
Is it Vanta Black or is it the other one that the dickhead uses that is super toxic and heats up super fast?
I'm pretty sure that is Vanta Black. I know the guy behind it is a
Yeah.
dickhead because he like patented the mechanism by which Vanta Black is created.
Yeah. So there's a different artist that made another, like, basically the exact same thing, except it doesn't heat up and it's totally safe to use.
Nice.
Also, I cannot for the life of me find a painkiller around here. This sucks ass.
Oh man, I got a bunch of them.
Ain't that great for me? I don't know why, but suddenly my shoulder is fucking screaming at me.
I'd toss you one, but my arm ain't what it used to be.
Fuck, that thing have to fly up into the jet stream to ever reach me.
It's catching it that'd be the problem.
You jet stream? You want a jet stream? I can give you one.
The fucking pill coming in at Mach 3. Shit. Okay. Whatever, I guess I'll just...
One, not the pill, if you're wondering.
So
I guess I'll just lay down in my bed between rolls. This just fucking hurts like a bitch.
I must say that this is the one point where like not having a dedicated comic book artist does suck, because I love the image of the inset of you guys all getting ready for the party, and you know, you got Tremor in his rock bow tie, you got you know, Viv looking like a demon, you got you got
You should
deep night with the corsage just sticking right off of his armor, not understanding that like he's not fitting in, you know, and you got Great King Rat in like this $3,000 Armani suit and tie that the Penguin personally bought him. So like, even though he's wearing what everybody else is going to be wearing, because he's a rat, he just looks fucking ridiculous. Yeah, or very pimp. I mean, I guess it's a, you know, a toss up.
He's also got a like a stupid little hat, like a top hat or something.
Nice. And if Blink does end up showing up for this session, he of course will have some expensive ass suit that he probably stole as well.
Probably.
My roommate's dog just scared the shit out of me by opening my fucking door.
We're fine unless they know how to open doors.
God, that's even scarier when it's like your roommate's snake.
It's even scarier when you remember that your roommate doesn't have a dog. Or a snake.
But then who was Door?
Wait,
Oh,
you
God.
don't even have a door.
God, fucking Christ. The laughing is making my shoulder worse.
Yeah. All right. All right. So getting a little back on track now. You guys are all ready to go, and the big night arrives. It's Friday night, and it's time to head on down to the Iceberg Lounge. And as you guys approach, you can see the water is chilly and frozen, and seems to rise right up into a huge glacier. But this is no, you know, glacier made of ice. This is a giant multi-million-dollar work of architecture architecture, if you will.
I will
That
not.
I will not. I will pass.
Absolutely not.
I will unsubscribe. So anyway, this work of architecture you know, cost him millions of dollars, but it's all glass and crystal made to look like a glacier covering his building. This is billed as the world's most expensive and exclusive nightclub, members only, and you guys have VIP invites from the owner. So you approach and you just see not only like Gotham's elite, but like Paris Hilton is here, Tom Brady is here, a couple of like high ranking politicians are here, you know, and as you guys are approaching, uh, suddenly, um, a valet comes rushing up to you and says, "Oh my God, sirs, you were supposed to be picked up in the limo. Mr. Cobblepot is going to be furious with me. Please come this way." And
Hey,
he
it's fine. We'll say we were. Don't worry about
so he ushers you to a side door that is inconspicuous, and there's two of the largest bouncers. I mean, these guys are as big as Tremor in his rock suit. Like they are just freak show WWE wrestler size men. And they are standing there and they see the valet and they step aside, revealing a almost completely hidden door, and he opens it, and you guys are instantly transported into a luxurious uh, VIP balcony that overlooks the downset. So like once you go in, you actually like walk downstairs to get to the main room, but you guys came in on the ground floor, so you're up on the balcony that overlooks the interior of the Iceberg Lounge. And so you guys are looking. Hold on.
it. We are looking.
We are looking.
You are looking down at this old uh Iceberg Lounge style. It looks like something out of the Victorian era, of lounges, and everybody uh has just gold plated silverware, and I mean, this place is ridiculous.
And
Absolutely ridiculous.
Knight is muttering to himself, such pointless glamour.
Indeed, it seems a very extravagant waste of money. In the center of the room is a huge iceberg floating in a pool that is actually the Gotham Harbor. This whole thing floats out on the harbor and opens up in the middle, and has an iceberg that is kept cold, a real iceberg with penguins climbing all over it and swimming around in the water. You guys can look down from your balcony and see all of this going on. There's a large dance floor, there's music, there's serving girls walking around with trays like it's the 1920s, and everything just has this like opulent 1920s swinging kind of vibe to it.
God.
Well, I hope those penguins are being treated well.
Why don't you go ask him?
He talks to fish, not mammals. Or
Oh,
not
right, I
mammal,
forget.
not birds.
We Atlanteans talk to fish, not mammals.
Oh,
Penguin and a mammal.
God. Oh, man.
The
Not
penguin
a-
really.
not avians.
I'm well, I assume none of the penguins are defying the laws of physics, right?
They all have little black sequin bow ties on.
Hmm. Well, if that's the case, then whatever.
That's it. We're
I guess.
calling PETA.
Nah, it should be good. For some reason, I have this inbuilt feeling that Penguin treats penguins pretty well.
So, some of the guests have already arrived, and you can see that there are little like private booths, and so like you guys can like just go get into your private booth if you like right now, or you can wander around and see who's all here, or
Well,
you can like go down onto the dance floor and try to pick up some chicks.
Heat Knight is going to observe who is here, sort of scan the per,
Perimeter.
scan the
Per,
perimeter.
there you go. Perimeter. It's like meter, but you add a parry before it. So anyway, as Deep Knight is looking around at some of the private booths and walking the circle of the upper balcony, you can see some of the guests are like famous athletes. Like I said, Tom Brady, LeBron James, a couple, famous athletes, and there's some movie stars. You can see Brad Pitt. You can see Chris Hemsworth. You can see, uh, a couple of, you know, like Scarlett Johansson and her husband, Colin Jost.
I think the plural is Scarlett Johansson. You did say
Yes,
there's a couple of them.
yeah. You can see a couple of Scarlett Johanssons with their husbands, Colin Josts, and and you realize that you must have been slipped something in your drink.
I count 1, 2, 3 Scarlett Johanssons. Something doesn't add up.
Why is the floor so close to my face? Who put this here?
I think.
So,
Floor
Uh,
here, floor.
so anyway, you continue to look around. You see a couple of rock stars. You see verified musicians and all of that, and then you see one booth where you can't see anybody in there because there's three men in like men in black looking suits and earpieces blocking the view of whoever's in there.
Oh, it's approved.
uh,
So the
Viv's
Deep
just
Knight
gonna have a look around and kind of
says,
idly say, "Man, my younger self would have been quite enthused to be somewhere like this."
Back when
Deep
they were
Knight
over
sort of looks at
500.
those sort of men in black sort of figures. So walks up close to them and says, "Good evening, gentlemen."
They ignore you.
Hmm. You certainly are focused on your job.
They ignore you.
Deep Knight sighs and continues his scan of the perimeter.
Roll for perception or awareness, I think it's called.
There's a separate perception skill you can have there.
So, you do not notice, but
No,
Viv. Oh, there you go. You still do not notice. But Viv, you with your, you know, devil senses can
What the fuck? You
can
shit fucker.
can tell that Deep Knight is now being tailed by one of the men in black.
Okay.
Hey, Grandma.
Does Deep Knight have a phone?
Yeah.
Were you a kid when I did that football hero show?
Wait, does Deep Knight have a phone?
Deep Knight, do you have a phone?
Hazard.
You were about to say something?
Does Deep Knight have a phone?
Um, I don't know.
You're the only person who would know. You have to know.
He has a conch shell.
I love it.
Unrelated.
I love it. But when the first time you guys asked him if he had a phone, he busted out a conch shell and was like, "Yeah, but it gets terrible reception on land."
Magic cons.
Some sort of like some Atlantean device that looks like a conch shell, but it's sort of takes the sea waves instead of like the air waves.
I see.
Hail
So
the
it's not on our
magic
network. Okay. Then I'm going to look at Deep Knight being tailed by an MIB and go like, that is his problem.
So what is Great King Rat doing?
Oh, just hanging around. Michael, there's one celebrity here that Great King Rat has met personally, and it's Tom Brady. Because when they did that stupid football hero thing, they hired Great King Rat to get the shit kicked out of him.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
He does not want to talk to him.
yeah, and Tom Brady, he's one of those guys where like his image is everything to him. So like he makes a big showing of being like super nice to you and make sure that all the cameras see it. Well, wait, there are no cameras,
Oh yeah, that's good.
but he still is super nice to you just in case anybody's looking.
Yeah, because the high elite are here.
He asks you, you know, how you've been, and he even has his manager bust out a football and signs it for you.
Oh, this. I'm sure. I've been good. Thank you for this.
It feels like it doesn't have quite enough air in it.
You son of a bitch! You're still on your bullshit, huh? And they call me a villain.
At least it's not as bad as ocean as an Atlantean with a conch shell.
I posted a relevant image.
Oh, that kills me.
All hail the magic con.
Yeah, something like that.
Are there any villains here? Like any out or like former like air quotes villains other than Great King Rat?
Wait, what?
No, not really. Well, I mean, define villains because there are some like
Career politicians here.
yeah, and there are members of like various mafia crime families and all that.
Now this seems like the
But
kind
not
of
like
thing that
high order villains.
Yeah,
This seems like
no named villains, no costumed, villains.
Would have been
Uh,
impressive.
God.
Well, so what's
Seems like the kind of
what's Tremor doing?
Just kind of hanging out in the booth.
If they're in a booth, can I be sent to that booth?
Yeah, so in the booth, you guys find a bucket of ice containing 2 bottles of Cristal and a handwritten note thanking you for coming and supporting him as he tries to go legit. And then there's also on each of the seats a box, and when you open it up, there's a $100,000 Rolex timepiece watch for each of you.
Jeez.
Of course, Deep Knight isn't here to see that because he's on patrol and is being currently stalked by a Men in Black figure.
Yeah, and that's why Tremor has 2 watches.
Viv is gonna like slap a watch on and just go like,
One on the suit and one in the suit.
Right?
knows how to make someone feel special. How pointlessly expensive, though.
Yeah.
It feels almost silly that someone can charge this much for a simple timepiece.
Yeah.
As Deep Knight sort of finishes up looking around the place, he sort of heads back to the booth to everyone sort of notices everyone is heading to the booth and sort of follows them.
Yeah, so, now you guys all are sitting down in the booth, and eventually a waitress comes around and asks you uh, what your dinner preference is for the evening. They have an option of steak, chicken, or vegetarian.
Chicken.
Steak.
Chicken.
All right. So 3 chickens and a steak. And then
Yes.
Gee,
and it,
if I may say, Earth land chicken is divine in my opinion.
oh, it's my favorite too, hun, and she winks at you. And she says, "Now, can I get you guys any cocktails?"
I was about to make a joke as opposed to chicken of the sea. Anyway, so cocktails.
Yeah, liquor with some mixed in ingredients to make a drink.
Yeah, sure. Cuba Libre.
And for you, she looks over at Tremor.
I don't know drinks.
You look like an old-fashioned guy.
You're gonna kill the boy. You're gonna fucking murder him. How dare you do this to my boy? What are you gonna do? You're gonna bring him 3
Something,
Long Island iced tea? You're gonna really
if I'm honest, something with the least amount of alcohol in it, like red wine.
Wine is not like that non-alcoholic.
Pardon me, I don't know my drinks well.
I
But
I
something-
could I could bring you like it's like a mimosa. It's like just a little bit of wine with some sparkling soda, type stuff.
Then I'll
in it.
have that. I'll
Yeah.
have a mimosa with
Yeah.
a slice of lemon.
Ooh, somebody's fancy.
Moscow Mule.
I like how Viv just got
So
a
if
fucking shitty
people here are
PUBG.
going to be fancy, I might as well be fancy too. To
Yeah.
fit in.
And you said a Moscow Mule?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? She literally is like, "Hun, you're gonna have to tell me what's in that."
What the fuck do you mean you gotta tell me what's in that?
Wait, what was that?
All right, give me a second. It's just vodka, lime, and fucking ginger ale. It's not. It's
Huh?
just the idea of
It
fucking.
does specifically have to be in a copper mug, though.
Okay.
it doesn't. I don't care.
Sorry, just that fucking thought in my head of the rat asking for a Moscow Mule, and the GM parody NPC just goes, "What the fuck is that?"
Well, you know, like what? I even watch a bunch of episodes of like Bar Rescue, so like I know a bunch of crazy drinks, but like not that.
Oh fuck!
All right.
Laughing like that agitated the shit out of my shoulder. Ah.
So you know they go and go to get your food, you know, order in, and the music continues to play, uh, and then the penguin, Mr. Cobblepot, comes out with a microphone and he says, "Wow, wah, 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 wah. I want to thank you guys all for coming out tonight. How is everybody doing this evening?" And everybody's like, you know, "Oh yeah," and they applaud and cheer. You know how people are. And he's like, "Well, how would you guys like to have a little show when we eat?" And everybody's
And
like,
Demon is sort of like out the balcony of their booth and just staring at Cobblepot.
Just don't fucking bully this man with your eyes. Come sit down and eat your fucking shit.
I'm just watching, making sure he doesn't do anything shifty.
and so as he's saying this, all of a sudden the servers all come out. He has literally dozens of them serving first all of the VIPs at once, and then entire sections of the downstairs at one time. Just, you know, dozens of people being served simultaneously, and they bring out your dinner plates and lift the gold plated lids off of them. For those of you who ordered chicken, it is an entire small roasted chicken stuffed with various vegetables, herbs, and stuffing, you know, like breadcrumbs, and served on a bed of mashed potatoes, roasted carrots, and but Brussels sprouts cooked in butter, and that it just rests right on top of there. Um, as you guys are shown this, the servers instantly come around and like carve it up for you. They cut the breasts off and have the drumsticks laid out. So now all of the meat is carved fresh in front of you and laid on top of this medley of mash and veggies. And for the person who ordered steak, they lift the cover off, and it's an entire 72-ounce porterhouse steak with sizzling garlic butter freshly put on top of it right there at the table while the steak is still heating up and resting and cooking, and the butter just begins to melt into it, served along a side of asparagus and pureed sweet potatoes, and there is also a au jus sauce in a cup next to it.
Huh, wow. I'll be honest, when you said an entire for a moment there, I braced myself for you to say an entire goddamn cow.
Yes, an entire half a cow just plops down they start carving off the ribs, some of the brisket. You know, they're like, "Eat up, motherfucker! You better finish this too. There's starving kids in Africa."
Fucking goddamn it!
Yeah.
Oh
Hey,
shit, that hurt.
who
So
wants to watch me bully that server when she comes back around? Didn't know what a fucking Moscow mule was. I'll show her. I'll show her some. I got some fucking drink.
so they do bring your drinks right at the same time, and so you know, she is there with your Moscow mule.
Hey, can I get a gimlet to watch this now?
Oh sure, I gimlet. I mean, that's everybody knows what a gimlet is.
I certainly
Okay.
don't know what a gimlet is.
I
How
don't either.
Cool. Then a bramble, a buck, a corpse survivor, and a bamboo. Also, if
Okay,
I
I don't know what any of those are. And now you just got me fired because Mr. Cobblepot has cameras watching everything, and if anybody like screws up and embarrasses him in front of the guests, they get fired.
hey, no, it's funny. Don't worry about it. It's just it's a joke.
No, that
I
was
haven't done
that
one of those.
that was just DM information so that you could know. Like, she doesn't say anything; she just goes in back and gets fired.
Jesus. Yeah, that is the penguin.
Yeah, like if you tell a guest you don't know how to make his drink, like, you're fired. So, uh, as you guys start eating, the penguin says, "And now on with the show!" Wah 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 wah! And all of a sudden, the iceberg lights up
Oh
from
no.
the inside like a LED light, and the ice crystals cause the light to, you know, shine everywhere like a disco ball, and all of the penguins get into a line and start to do a very elaborate choreographed dance. And then, as this dance continues, one penguin comes out and does a tap dance with his feet, and there's a sound mic that amplifies it so that everybody can hear that he's actually like really good, like crazy good.
That sounds like that sounds very elaborate for a penguin.
Oh my God, the robot penguins, of course.
Oh yeah.
That makes so much sense.
I mean, penguin droid speculation will probably have to be left for the time being, considering there's no fucking way we can know.
And then, as all of this is going on, suddenly the show is interrupted with loud machine gun fire and a bunch of armed thugs pouring in to the lounge.
Can't have shit in Gotham.
Okay. Taking bets now. Two-Face or the guy with the skull?
Every guy
Black
has a
mask.
skull.
No. He's like his thing. Black mask.
I
For some reason, I
I'm
thought
gonna think it was the
Skullface,
Joker.
and then I realized, oh wait, that's a Metal Gear Solid villain.
Dun, 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 dun. Sure has got the name to be. I don't know. What do they look like?
1 second.
Oh.
They look like well-dressed mafioso criminals who are being led by a man in a long coat. He's older and looks to be quite wealthy from his attire, and he says, "So, you think you're gonna come and open up a club in my part of Gotham without my permission? I find this to be very disrespectful. And I think that we're going to have to negotiate some terms of you leasing this property in my territory."
Great King Rat stands up and cracks his fingers. All right. Gonna have to earn our fucking night off.
I guess.
He takes off the suit jacket. Does a fucking leap off of the balcony.
This is probably gonna do much the same. Crash down.
Okay,
Yeah, let's-
so before you guys can even do that, suddenly one of the panels at the top, a window, is smashed in, and Batman, not Batwing, not Batwoman, Catman, whatever you wanna call her. But,
Batwoman.
Selena
Bat thing.
Kyle, not
yeah, not Selena Kyle, not Damien. It is for all intents and purposes actually Batman, as far as you can tell. Except for Great King Rat, you can roll for perception to try and smell him.
Yeah, I'll get a good whiff. I'll roll for fucking smell this guy. I'll sniff this fucking man.
That's me. It's blood.
You can't tell just yet because there's too many other scents. But he lands on top of the iceberg and says, "Criminals of Gotham, your time is over, because I, the Dark Knight, have risen again forever."
So the Deep Knight sort of mutters to himself, "Don't tell me this one is also with Lex Luthor."
There has not been a single Batman that's been aligned with Lex Luthor.
There will be. There won't be.
I don't know. There were those ones from. There was that evil one. His fucking name. Whatever. Let's see what this guy does. Actually, let's eat our fucking chicken. See if Batman can do Batman.
Yeah.
So,
I'm kind of interested in seeing this up close.
if you guys want to do anything besides just sit there and eat your chicken, you have to roll for initiative.
Oh,
Fuck. Maybe I'd be more into doing things, but I feel like by doing nothing, I'm gonna cheat myself out of character points. But on the other hand, man, my shoulder fucking hurts, and I just want to keep laying in my bed.
One moment.
is eating his chicken for now.
Shit. If it's real Batman, I probably don't need to do Widdly Wonk anyway. Just watch.
Yeah.
But I'm going to attempt to intervene, if only because I feel like I could do so at no personal risk to myself.
I mean, I'll start walking down, and if things aren't resolved, then I'll punch some dudes.
Yeah.
You mind just like punching a few people on your way out?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna place myself onto the initiative. And man, fantasy round being a little wacky right now.
Hey, who's Matthew Hagen?
I don't know.
I mean, if I were to take an educated guess based on the picture, I think this is Clayface. I'm not fatigued anymore.
Hey, I placed myself right at the top of the initiative.
That's a good place to be. There.
Yeah.
Now he's 100% legit Batman.
For now.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Then
that certainly is something. I'm glad I decided to initiatize the way I did, 'cause now I'm pretty certain intervention would have been necessary. Considering, I don't know why, but I feel like Clayface is a jump.
Hey, you should not assume that this is anyone but 100% legit Batman.
Well, I made the decision to intervene before I knew it was Clayface, but now that I do.
Oh crap! I gotta put Killer Moth on the initiative.
Yeah, he's in there.
Yeah, he's an actual involved 100% certified minion, and ow.
I actually did want to talk to Clayface, like, if GKR had connections. Because that seems like a good person to learn from for Tremor.
I've met the guy. I don't know the guy. You know?
That's fair.
I've heard of
They've spent their turn moving there.
Okay. Hey, it's the Batman. What are we supposed to do, boss? Shoot him, you idiots! And they start shooting him, but the bullets just like absorb right into him. What the heck?
Deep Knight sort of looks at that and says, I'm certain that's something Batman cannot do.
Yeah, that's a lot of bullets.
They're all just like bang, 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 pow, 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 ra, 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 and they all just like absorb right into Batman.
Fucked up question. Can Trevor control Clayface?
Uh,
I think it
prob
depends on the iteration.
yeah, probably not because the clay that he's made out of is not like just regular clay. Like it's actually like his body that is like turned into a putty like substance.
I thought like the Clayface condition can like be transmitted almost like a disease or something.
Yeah.
Like it's
Possibly.
more of an organic substance depending
Yes.
on like the version of Clayface we're talking about.
Yes, it's a very organic substance is exactly what I'm getting at is that like it's not actual clay.
Yeah.
Ah. The more you know.
But the fact that he can shapeshift and such sort of has that clay like quality to it, because clay can be formed into anything.
Yeah,
But
so
again, you know, I'm not Clayface. I'm Batman. 100% legit Batman.
so I could with earlier versions of Clayface, like the first one his body just became mud.
Yeah. And so, please stop distracting me because absorbing bullets is really hard to do. So, these guys are still shooting me, and you guys keep like talking about me like I'm Clayface, and clearly I am 100% legit Batman.
FDA certified Batman substance.
I'm just going to try and run towards to get to the criminals. And tries to shoot a bubble beam at one.
Literally at criminal number 1.
Criminal number 1. Yes.
Jesus!
Criminal.
What the hell? That ain't cool.
I don't know,
So,
it's pretty cool.
so
Just that's it.
I rolled as high as I could and still got bruised. And they're like, "Hey, what's going on? We got some kind of wannabe heroes coming in here, boss."
And sort of like, as they say that, the bubbles sort of explode in their face.
Yeah.
Killer Moth is going to start fucking spewing shit all over the goddamn floor of a fine establishment, and a second attack is a grenade. So he's going to use the aid action. And set up an attack on the crime boss,
Okay.
which is just you roll an attack against the D10, and if it hits, you add 2 to the 2 hit damage of whoever attacks it. So let's see. No.
Do you want to hero point that? No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't even have hero points. All right, so I move up. The boss is like, "Shoot them! Kill them all, you idiots!" So that's what I do. Except I miss, and I hit some random person's plate, and it shatters.
Sort of like the bullet sort of blings off the armor.
Yep. Your crime ends here, criminal. I'm Batman.
Right.
Take that, criminal scum.
As he lets off this sticky punch.
Nope, it's just a regular Batman ass punch.
Yes, but we all know it looks sticky.
It doesn't.
I just
I understand that, Clayface has a particular look, but I'm telling you, this is 100% looks just like Batman punched him.
looks like Batman, but it's
There's no stickiness to it.
it's just Clayface, just being being Batman.
I can't
What are you
believe it's
talking
not
about?
Batman.
That's just Batman.
Just out of character.
No, it's just Batman.
You know why he looks like Clayface? Because he's Batman.
Yeah, he doesn't have to adhere to your rules.
I can't believe it's not Batman. All right, how many feet is long? Fine. Not 250. All right. Breaking rescue into a standing, looks like about 100-foot jump.
Flying
And
through
not
the
running.
air like a flying rat. You
Essentially.
land in the midst of the gangsters and the 100% legit Batmen.
I get one fucking day off in 8 months, and you stupid pieces of shit have to come in here with doing your. I mean, you couldn't have done this before the fucking bar opened. Like Jesus Christ.
Or at least after you finished your meal.
Yeah, like let me eat a fucking meal before you do this horse shit. All right, that's
Also,
5.
Sort of Deep Knight has the some chicken in his mouth, like he's eating it while he's fighting.
You still have a drumstick that you're just like chewing on.
Did I hit anyone with that? Hit,
You
miss, hit. All right. Which to miss? Criminal. 5 and 7. All right. That one. That one. All right.
He's the criminal kind. Ow! What the hell did you just do to us, you stupid rat?
Just sort of jumped into the middle of the group and went full Tasmanian devil for like 6 seconds.
Oh, look, you ripped your shirt.
This is just the undershirt. Don't worry, I took the jacket off. I'm gonna rip a lot more than this fucking shirt. You give me a minute.
Hey, you guys should take care of the Batman while I make my escape. Stage left.
You suck. Viv.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, there we go. It sounded like everything went like dead silent for the last 40 years.
Hello?
Anyway, uh, let's see. Man, it's gonna be hard to gyp that that dude. I kind of want to mop up Schmubs, but I kind of also want to like step in and punch that criminal lord dude.
Do not worry about the criminal lord.
Really? All right. Vib is going to, as a move action, step here with a teleport and then target adjacent enemies. Let's see.
Damn.
I can't see underneath all these various
You
things.
hit them
Did I get
all.
all 4?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You come in with some capoeira ass kicks and punches and hit all 4 of them.
I see. One of them natched their saving throw.
Yeah, we're all like bruised and that guy got knocked the fuck out.
Criminal 4
Okay.
is also knocked out.
Oh, I'm
All
sorry,
right.
Great King Rat, you also knocked one of them out when you came in whirling around.
Doing all the things you don't want a rat to do.
Which is everything.
Like, especially talking and thinking.
Yeah. Breathing, living,
Existing.
yeah, existing, being a thing that exists.
Yep.
So is that your turn, Vivitharian?
Go Viv.
Oh, right. I am an idiot.
I'm gonna shoot you now.
Okay, good job.
I'm very bad at shooting.
Fair enough. Most people are.
especially at close range.
Most 3D models of the same mobster.
Aha!
Oof.
Wait, how much damage do you immune to?
I'm immune to 3 and down.
Then you immune to my light pistol shot.
Light pistols they should have a damage mod of 3, so
Yep.
they're immune.
Yep.
The
So
attack definitely hits Viv, but doesn't affect them at all.
I shoot you right in the face, and you caught the bullet, orale! That's the most loco thing I've ever seen. No, you pull a Superman. It tickles. Bounces right off your face. Everybody's like, "What the fuck?" Since when are you bulletproof?
A long time ago, actually. I think I picked that up like right after the getting my ass kicked in the sewer because of how much I got shot back then.
15.
So like your
40.
body just naturally adapted to getting shot and was like, "Yeah, let's go ahead and become bulletproof."
30.
That is partially how it works. I am now resistant to small arms fire. At least a heavy pistol is required to do damage to me with bullets.
Saiyans are bullshit.
I imagine sort of like some sort of magic sort of disintegrates the light pistol's bullet.
No, she's literally bulletproof.
That's actually sounds like a more complicated defense. Viv actually just shrugs the bullet off. It's a special case of the face, but small arms could tag them elsewhere, and it just wouldn't do important damage to the body. It is, after all, just some meat that they happen to be occupying.
What are you doing?
I'm backing away from you so I can shoot you.
Didn't seem to
Why
work.
are you running?
Hey,
Yeah,
come on, give me another
I
one.
realize that I'm bad at it, but like I'm also trying here, so you know.
No, give me another one. Come on, watch. I'll do a little dance.
Well, I have to shoot your friend over here because he tried to hit me.
Okay, go nuts with them.
Aha! I dazed him. He
Just
was
dinging off his fucking helmet like a kettle.
yeah, he wasn't ready for that.
Yep. He just dazed.
Hits him with a fucking helmet, makes the Taco Bell noise.
I like your cut, G.
Dong.
He almost dropped the chicken. He's like, "Don't worry, I got the criminal overlord," and he's going to put him in a bubble.
I said not to worry, but whatever.
Oh, you can't move and attack because you're dazed.
Yeah.
You can either move or attack.
So I imagine. How much range does my bubble cage have?
I
You
don't know.
were back here.
I don't know how much range it has.
How many ranks of range do you have in it?
Yeah, he doesn't have any ranks of range in it, so
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can only shoot the criminal.
yep. You hit him with your bubbles, causing him to become dazed. You're like, how do you like it?
Sort of like these bubbles fly forth and explode in booms.
And then is that your turn? Is that your turn then?
Yep, that is my turn.
Miller Koth.
All right. He had the same speed that Great King Rat used to have. Actually, he probably doesn't even have his wings on him, does he?
No, he came dressed in his regular ass suit.
All right. He's gonna move 30 feet towards.
He does have his gun though, of course.
Yeah. 4, 5, 6, and that is close enough to use the fucking grenade launcher now that they're all in a place nobody's in.
Did he bring the grenade launcher or just his cocoon gun?
Grenade launcher is attached to the cocoon gun.
Oh, okay.
They are one weapon. I am not able to target people as him, but
What?
10, 5, and yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Oh yeah, there we go. I'm an idiot.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but you definitely are allowed to target with him, so. Oh no! Some of us are incapacitated and the other one got staggered.
By cocoon thread.
Yeah, a cocoon bomb explodes all around them.
Bonk. God, I do love the noise that gun makes.
Drury's like, I was having a nice meal with my friend. I'm gonna continue to shoot the Atlantean.
Oh, Jesus, your dodge is awful.
I dazed him again. Ha ha! I am the justice that goes bump in the night. You are criminal scum on the shoes of Gotham, and I'm here to wipe you clean.
Dude, you're not Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, like,
That's
Victor
probably hints that he's not Batman because he's using source materials out of Batman.
I am Bat Duck.
I would watch that series.
For
Oh,
sure.
no.
I'm gonna continue to punch you until I have punched all the crime out of Gotham.
Yeah?
Now that I know that this chick is bulletproof, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Don't.
What? You guys are all bulletproof. I don't want none of this. I'm gonna
Hey,
shoot this rat.
I'm very much not bulletproof. You're just very bad at your gun.
One of us is demonstrably not bulletproof.
Here, watch. And he just shoots him. Yeah.
Dude. Dude.
Hey, get out of here, you stinking rat.
I do not stink. Nah, I gotta hurt.
Words hurt. Not as much as what I'm
Oh, hey.
about to do to you, but they still hurt.
Deflecting the Crime Lord because I did get a critical hit against him, so it's just gonna do the normal damage for these two moves.
Yep. And then click off of them and on the Crime Lord and then add +5.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh man, down I go. Oh, you knocked me out already.
It wasn't that fast. Give yourself some credit.
Sucks that these guys don't count as minions for when I finally get over here to start some punching.
Oh,
Why didn't you?
I'm all incapacitated and unconscious and shit. I'm just like laying here.
He probably doesn't say that. He's just sort of.
No, actually, he says all of that. He says every last word of it.
Yeah, the common mafia goons are very verbose. They're not like the clown goons or anything. They have a certain formality to them. That's to always say everything about their current status, even if it's unreasonable.
Yep.
Come on, man. I didn't even.
It's harkening back to an old school way of doing things, you know?
Yes, it's very proper, very old.
Oh, you just stabbed me right in the stomach. I'm gonna pull out my gun and shoot you now.
You know what? It's a better kind of.
I see. The positions here are obnoxious. It is going to step to this spot and commence to the attackings of things. and throw
Crime
out
Lord's
some
unconscious.
that automatic miss at that crime lord.
Crime Lord's unconscious. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but she still wanted to stomp on him a little.
Gross.
That's fair.
You're just knocking these guys out left and right.
Miss.
Naturally.
And then is that
Yeah,
your turn?
okay, that's that. I guess I'll end my turn.
I'm gonna make a break for it while continuing to shoot at you.
I didn't have to move for that one, man. Come on.
And then I run over here.
This is why you don't run and gun. It's also just improper gun safety.
It's terrible gun safety. I try to grab my boss, and so I run over here and I grab him, but that's all I can do. I can't make it any further.
Hit me. Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You guys realize you messed up, right?
It is slowly dawning on us, yes.
Alright. Just making sure. Alright. I assume that's a regular no order of. Or no. Whatever.
Degrees of success.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I would assume, just enough to hit. Oh, you still staggered me though. That hurt.
Yeah.
Having seen you just punch my friend, I think that this fight is not one I can really win. So I'm going to run out the door now. Thank you and have a pleasant evening.
He says all that.
Yes.
Hazard. Oh, yeah,
Hmm.
deep night.
Deep night?
Hazard.
Yep, I
It's
Your
your
know.
turn.
turn.
I'm just sort of thinking out.
Ah. Well, you're dazed again, so you can only move or attack. But this should be the last round you're dazed since they don't have enough guys to keep targeting you. Ooh, unfortunately your bubbles fly past his head.
Yeah, thanks to my daze status effect.
Yeah.
Six. Hey, he's gonna tell Tremor he's got this one and target this guy. Take.
After Tremor like staggers him with one punch, hey, stand down, rock guy, I got this. That's like letting Mike Tyson fight the first 9 rounds and then being like, okay, I got it from here.
Well, it's more that there's people running and Tremor's faster than he is, or has better range, I guess. Anyway, this guy's cocooned.
Oh no! I'm all cocooned and shit. I'm all like restrained, and that means I can't do nothing. So I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing. You're not taking your boss anywhere. I'm taking you both to jail. Taking you both in for justice to be served cold.
You gotta stop at one, man. Come on. Why are you hitting the crime lord again?
I missed. Oh no! I accidentally broke my one rule. It's the one rule I live by, and it's the only rule I follow.
Please.
Oh, miss.
What the hell? You like totally just legit almost killed him. I'm gonna grab my boss and go.
Adios.
And so he like is running with his boss, but he can't get that far.
That's whatever.
Hey. I can get that far.
You could.
Oh. Crime. There we go. Took me a fucking second.
Sometimes it does.
Is that 1 degree of success or 2?
That would be one. No, two.
Alright. Oh hell yeah, that's +2 then. I'll take it. You're not going. Hey, mooks who stop running and put down their guns get a shorter sentence. Drinking Rat's gonna just hang out on the mob boss.
Oh man, after getting punched in the face, I feel like I'm dying. Take me to the hospital already.
Actually, yeah, Drinking Rat will make this guy drink some of his blood. Does a
What the hey?
There's a healing factor on it.
Do be like that.
I feel like the hospital approach would be better.
I mean, yeah, but like if he dies before we get there, it's gonna look bad.
I think it'll be good.
Nope, too late. Making him drink my blood. I
Vivi?
assume you guys can. Oh yeah, I assume you guys can handle cleanup.
Vivi Viv? Viv? Vive? Vov?
Yeah. What should I even do in this situation?
Stop the rat from forcing his blood into people.
As much as that sounds like a topping idea, I don't particularly have any tools to stop that. And everything's still localized within this building?
Yes.
Because it kind of seemed like a lot of people wanted to leave, and we got all budged up against the edge of the map, and then no one left.
Oh no, this guy's gone right here.
Which guy?
The one at the bottom, but like they're still like just outside the building, like, you know, you can run and get them.
Uh... You know what? I feel like this is resolved enough. Yeah. I think I'm gonna like walk. I think I'm gonna spend 2 move actions to teleport twice and arrive back at my booth.
You have to teleport twice for that?
Well, I have to teleport. I have a short range teleport, which is 60 feet as a move action. Then I have a big ass teleport, which is like 3 standard actions to travel a shit ton of miles.
Ah.
And I bought them as separate abilities. Anyway, so yeah, I'll spend my turn doing that. 'Cause, like, fuck it, this situation already seems resolved.
Alright, so this guy goes and runs out the emergency exit and an alarm starts to blare.
That's annoying.
My turn. Well, this guy's wrapped up. 5,
Which one has his
10.
has the crime boss hold? Who is holding the crime boss?
The guy right next to him, that Great King Rat, is in the same square as.
Righty.
Alright, so I run further away. Deep Night?
I'm no longer dazed, and I'm pissed and I'm sort of like, not today, criminal! And he's going to bubble that criminal, get close and bubble that criminal.
Okay.
10.
Oof.
Do you have enhanced movement?
Yeah, actually, I do think you might have moved too far there.
Yeah, like you could double move to get to there, but
Okay, so where should I be? Like,
I
the
think
close.
I think by the criminal is the closest you can get.
yeah, the one that's already webbed up.
Like
And you
there.
and I can't I can't use the bubble cage because I need to be nearby.
Yeah, you have to touch somebody with it. You can bubble cage this guy though. He's already restrained by the webs, and now you'll just be like putting an extra layer to make sure he can't break free.
Well, he's going to at least bubble blast the criminal that's trying to carry away his boss.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead and do that.
Already done. Already dealt with. That guy's not an issue anymore.
No, that was the other guy. You got the one guy who tried to carry him away. There's another guy who's still trying to help that you're standing on top of. And he's knocked out. So there. Now nobody's
Well,
trying
the
to
bubble
carry the boss to safety.
Deep Night sort of throws a bubble, and it's sudden, and it goes kapish, and that criminal falls incapacitated onto his face.
Yep. He eats some of the sidewalk. Is that your turn?
Hey, end your turn, please.
Deep Night? Hazard?
Yeah.
Is that your
Please
turn?
end your turn.
All right.
All right. Just plodding along. Oh, I didn't mean to skip his turn there.
Oh, here. There you go.
Okay. 1, 2. Oh,
Hmm.
5, 6. Does he still have a shot on Criminal 5?
Yeah, he's about a block away.
I'll fuck with it. Sure. No reason not to. Just going for. He's like outside, like just walking, like running away.
Yeah. You just go all comedian on him. You're like, you're running away?
No.
Well, too bad. Grenade launcher.
Yep. I missed a little shit. Oh, that one's getting away.
God damn, I love working on American soil.
I mean, they're
And,
safer than the ones the cops use.
I am restrained. So I try to break free. Ah, get your fucking webs off of me.
Yeah, that removes one of them. Now he's just hindered, I think.
Yep. Hey, no criminals are going to escape on my watch. Get over here and face my fists of justice and fury. And stay down. Down like the low life criminal that you are.
Buddy. Hey, why is Batman so fucking talkative? Huh?
Yeah, no.
Indeed. And the fact that he took all those bullets and didn't even move.
And
I'm gonna,
hasn't punched Great King Rat once.
and it hasn't kicked me through any walls. Anyway, I'm gonna use extra effort to do 2 little actions. One is to put the tip of one of my fucking fingers into the into the crime lord's mouth, just like the severed tip of a rat finger in his mouth. He's no longer dying. Might throw up, and then use my fatigued 450 feet of movement to go after these northward henchmen, which I assume brings me like to them, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. Hey, where you guys going? Party's
We
in here.
we were thinking that we would leave and that the party was basically over.
Nah, party's in here. Party's still going. Here, buddy, I got some. 1 degree or 2.
That is one. Hey, I'm staggered and shit.
Crime lord sucking on a rat finger.
Yeah, I'm incapacitated, but no longer dying. Because I'm all staggered, I turn around and try to stab you with my knife.
I imagine it's a knife made of gold.
Why? Why would it be?
Because crime lords like wealth.
Crime doesn't pay. I just keep running as fast as I can.
It ain't fast enough.
Vibration.
Quake. It's everyone's favorite member of the Justice League. Quake. Travis?
Oh,
Good for man.
alright. 10, 20, 30.
You're like, I'm gonna make my way back to my table.
Yeah.
I continue to run down the street. Deep night.
Deep Knight sort of confronts this real Batman and says, "Alrighty, alrighty, you flounder. Just what is the deal faking yourself as Batman?"
Where's the airline food?
Your mother was a soft shell crab. Oh wait, no, I'm not the mafia. I'm Batman. I I'm not faking. You're faking. You're like all the rest of the fakers in this world, wearing a mask to hide their true identities. But not me. I'm the face of justice.
Deep Knight sort
I
of
don't wear a mask.
glares and says, "Look, this." He sort of hits his chest, his armor, the chest of his armor, and it goes clong clong. Is not fake. What you're doing is, and he's going to try and mess up the transformation skills of Clayface to reveal himself.
How do you intend to do that?
Yeah. Also,
Splashing some water on.
why would you do that? Like, we know it's Clayface out of game because of the picture and stuff, but
Yeah, in game you have no way of knowing it's Clayface, other than the fact that he absorbed the bullets and was verbose. Why would an Atlantean even know who Clayface is? You've lived
yeah.
underwater. You've literally lived underwater your entire life.
Okay, he just sort of like, oh, okay. So he's going to try and take off the Batman's mask.
Whoa, whoa! Nobody takes off the Batman's mask.
Unmask Man.
He's still
Batman.
just going. He's going to try and take off the mask of this Batman.
Well, I mean, if you reach for me, I'm going to defend myself.
That's not very cash money of you.
Well, in that case, Deep Knight is just going to wait until the others come back, and he's sort of watching this Batman with his sort of steel stare.
Killer Moth gives up on the running thug and just comes back in and carefully cocoons the mob boss.
Okay, yeah,
Just
and
with no,
you can just do that. You don't have to, roll or
yeah,
nothing.
with no little tune while he does it too.
Yep. As I said, I am Batman, the face of justice here in Gotham. If you guys need me again, just go to Gotham PD and shine the bat signal. I'll be out there, watching, waiting, commiserating.
I certainly know that you're not the real one. You, as we saw with those bullets. Just who are you?
My armor has a highly advanced polymer.
No, no, no. You don't understand. They went through you, as in, like, you sort of rippled a bit, and then they just sort of disappeared.
No, it didn't really ripple. It just kind of like it hit and like sucked in.
Yes, like
Yeah, I
like
know
you
that you
are
have
made of,
this. I know
like
that you
you are
have
made of
this.
sand.
I know that you have this image of him like rippling like he's made out of clay. I'm telling you, he has a hard form that like 100% does not reveal that he's clay at all.
Yes, but he sort of stops him and says, "Well, then how do you explain where those bullets went?"
Into my polymer.
I highly doubt polymer can suck up bullets.
You're an Atlantean.
How would
You have advanced
how would you
science.
know? Picking
You,
that shot.
you of all people should know that we have highly advanced rubber polymers that can absorb bullets.
Well, let me see it then. And he's going to
You
try
just
and
did.
Uh, I uh, I uh, I gotta step out a little early here. I gotta admit, I'm fucking dying.
Yeah, no problem. This is gonna wrap up and then leave with a cliffhanger. I'll fill you in on it later.
Cool, cool. I'll try and reach out to you at some point in the next couple days.
I
Okay.
sort of glares at him and says, "I still don't trust you."
Okay. I don't trust anyone. I work alone because in the loneliness of the night, the dark night keeps the people safe through the night.
Sure, keep telling you that yourself, that Batman. And
Gonna just
sort of spitefully, Deep Knight is going to splash some water on him.
Okay. Refreshing, but unnecessary.
do I even have to roll to polish off these last two mooks?
Well, the other one is continuing to run, so yeah, you have to see how long it takes you to polish off this mook before you can even start to go looking for the other one.
All right. 3 degrees of success.
That should be one, two, three, three or four, yeah.
All right.
Okay. So, now that I am staggered, or I mean incapacitated, you are free to go chase down the other one on your next turn.
I still have movement.
Okay.
I have 450 feet of movement.
Yeah, he's been running for the last 3 rounds though too, so.
Yeah, that's 180 feet at a normal 30 foot, a double move 30 foot.
Okay.
He's still within my range.
Okay. Is that your turn? Yeah, okay. Crime Lord is still captured. Viv is stepped out, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete her from the turn tracker for now. And I run away, but you'll catch me easily. Tremor?
Yeah. Still just heading back to the table.
Alright, Tremor heads back to his table. And is that your turn?
Yeah. Oh, right. I forgot I had to hit it.
Yeah, and Deep Night? You splashed water on Batman, but he's just wet. Deep Night?
Yeah.
You splashed water on Batman, but he's just wet. What do you do?
Sort of Deep Knight sort of crosses his arms and says, I know you're not Batman, and I will prove it.
And you're not Aquaman.
That I can clearly say myself I am not.
Well, I am Batman.
No, you aren't.
Agree
And
to disagree.
all right. Then tell me something Batman would know.
How would you know what Batman would know?
The square root of 49 is 7.
Is it? He's sort of like bantering with this Batman in quotation marks.
Hey, don't use air quotes when calling me Batman.
You know that was out of character.
Yes, I know.
We did that with Damien already.
And as this is going on, sort of like everyone is doing their own thing.
You just for the man part though. You're like Bat quotes man.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to misgender Batman? Yeah, kill him off. Just waiting for the cops now, making sure nobody's getting back up with some of that nice silk.
Anyway, I have to go now. If I stay, there can be no party. But if I go, then I can keep the partiers safe. Well, I am alone. Always.
And Deep Night glares and says, not until you show us who you really are, you faker.
Bye.
Hey, man.
and he jumps and uses his bat grapple to get back up on the top of the glacier, and then he shoots his bat grapple up to the ceiling again and prepares to hoist himself up.
Before that happens, Deep Night is going to sort of force cage this sort of bat fake.
Well,
that's aggressive.
So you're going to attack the Batman.
Also, you can't force cage him before he gets away. Like, it's his turn, so he just moved away.
Hey,
Yes,
like, so are you gonna actually not? Are you gonna?
Oh, do you want me to surrender? Yeah, I mean, hey, yeah, no, I totally give up here. Please don't do the rat thing to me.
All right, I got you then. Draking Wretch is gonna pick him up and move his regular speed.
Whoa, this is very uncomfortable being carried by a child-sized rat.
I don't like it much either, but like, what am I gonna do? Bringing
Could
him
let me
back.
walk like a fucking human being.
You're so much slower than I am. All
This is true. Slow down before you give me whiplash, and I'll sue you.
No. Take it up with the fucking Justice League lawyers. You tried to shoot me. You tried to shoot so many people.
No, you got that wrong. That was the other guy. He looks and sounds a lot like me.
You
My
have
gun,
so many.
my
That-
gun
Well,
is just for show.
That
It's a
was
paint. It's a painted Nerf gun.
that was my brother Kyle. You got the wrong guy.
Fucking okay, then fine. The police will sort it out. Come on, we're moving.
All right. Don't scuff up the soles of my shoes.
You're in the air. What do you want me to do? I am fucking carrying. How would that even? No, explain to me.
Because I have human-sized legs, you midget.
Whoa.
That's fucking offensive, man. Jesus. I mean, I'm not offended, but that's like an offensive word.
Hey, I'm a fucking stereotype here. What do you want?
Just a rat and a fucking mobster Italian stereotyping each other. Just talking to each other in the fucking voice.
Yeah.
Alright, are the police on their fucking way yet, Drury?
Drury says that he's called and they just keep hanging up on him.
You have a fucking... Jesus Christ. Alright, Great King Rat's gonna fucking call.
Gotham Police Department.
Yeah, we're at the Iceberg Lounge. A bunch of fucking gunmen came in. Send a fucking...
Click.
Alright, calling again.
Gotham Police Department, how can I help you?
This is Wayne. I have a fucking Justice League badge. I'll give you my fucking serial number. Send some fucking officers to the Iceberg Lounge.
Hold, please. Commissioner Gordon here. How can I help you?
Hey, yeah, a bunch of fucking people tried to do a shooting at the Iceberg Lounge.
Yeah, well, that establishment is run by the Penguin. I'm not wasting good taxpayer dollars and police lives protecting that criminal.
And you don't have to protect anybody. They're all dealt with. Just please send a fucking paddy wagon. Pick them up.
For you, I'll meet you down there with a paddy wagon, but no police are interfering whatsoever.
We're the fucking Justice League. It's already done. It was done like 5 minutes ago. Like, please, to send somebody over here.
All right. They're on their way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Gordon, out.
I like what you're working. I like that. It fits you.
Like 25 minutes later, a paddy wagon shows up.
Well,
I'm glad you killed him.
Deep Knight is going to try and cage this bat fake.
All right, I'm into this. I'm into watching Deep Knight try to fucking fight Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
This will be a dinner and a show.
So
That was anticlimactic.
You try to cage me, and I use a ability, a power of mine to escape, and I bat grapple up and escape, and I say, "So I see you have chosen the side of injustice. That's too bad,
No, you have.
because I'm on the side of
Among Us?
justice."
Oh, shut it, you fake! I know you're not Batman.
I am Batman.
No,
And
you're
now
not.
you're an enemy of Batman. Batman is
shut
gonna
it,
watch you.
Oh, Oh, you want to talk enemies? I have a bunch of enemies already, and I'm going to
to take that fake mask off of your and he just sort of like just frustratedly sort of cusses at him in Atlantean and just
Batman, we're not with him.
That is not Batman.
We love you, Batman.
Yeah, Batman, I ain't with this guy. He's speaking.
Yeah. Like, when it comes to, I don't care if it's a fake Batman, if it's getting on the bad side of a fake Batman or not doing that. Not doing that. Unless it's the dickhead with the flaming swords.
And he specifically was trying to kill King Rat, so.
Yeah. He was a bad guy and wasn't a Batman.
Yeah, he was a bad man.
But and he sort of is just
Well,
going to take his helmet and just throw it onto the ground in frustration.
and in character, like, I don't have a character to use to explain this to you, but in character, somebody could explain to you that even if it's a fake Batman fighting criminals is still better than nothing. Like, it's a win for heroes everywhere.
Hey,
Great King
Jacob,
Rat was
do you
gonna
want,
take him aside after
Jacob, do
this,
you want to
so-
tally? Do you want to tally off how many times you've said exactly that?
Yeah, probably fucking 6. 6 at least 6 times with Hazard in the fucking call.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sorry. I just don't like people just I don't even if you're the real Batman, I just
Nobody's allowed to claim they're Batman, not even the real Batman. Everybody's gonna get the Scooby-Doo treatment. Oh, if
There's
it wasn't
no Batman.
if it wasn't Old Man Withers here, and you just rip their mask off every time. See, this isn't Batman. It's just Bruce Wayne pretending to be Batman.
you
I know for a
You
fact
know
that that's
what I
happened
mean,
in the
like,
comics at one
he
point.
doesn't act like Batman. That's why it's sort of tough. It's
Hey,
he's not acting like Batman and the whole bullet thing.
Hey, Deep Night. Hey, let me come talk to me for a second here, buddy. Let me talk.
What? Sort of deep night.
you
Is sort of glaring at you now.
If you ever pull that shit again in a fucking public venue, attacking what is ostensibly, to all of these nice people, one of the founding fucking members of the Justice League, you're out. You can find a new fucking team. You understand me?
As he sort of stands there, so shocked, he sort of like is going to put on his helmet and then close the visor and sort of let out a muffled scream.
Yeah. The helmet fills with water and you scream and it's just
And he just feels like everyone's being fooled by this fake.
I know it's not real fucking Batman.
Actually, now that the combat has died down and it's the room is no longer filled with people because a bunch of people left. So like the overwhelming smells of all the fresh cooked food and perfumes and alcohol and all of that, it's all dissipated a little, and now you get a very clear scent of someone I mean, I don't know how well you know him, but you know him.
It's a unique smell, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Smell of fucking flesh polymer. It's like,
No, he smells like Play-Doh.
He definitely smells exactly like Play-Doh.
Yeah, no, we all know it's not Batman. Deep Night, we all know. Like, I've said this several fucking times by this point, but the more people we have pretending to be Batman, the better. The shoes they're trying to fill are fucking immense. And as long as they aren't going around fucking killing people with flaming swords, it doesn't matter. It's a good thing.
All right.
I get it. You got your fucking chivalry code or
This
whatever.
one is just sort of like pulling it a bit much, if you ask me.
Who cares? He fucking helps people.
He did stop criminals.
Yeah. Summer, what are you
Taking a
doing?
bit- I took a bit of chicken from Deep Knight's plate.
Deep Knight takes a bit of chicken from your plate.
You're not even here.
Yeah, you're far away from the table, man.
Deep
Yeah,
Knight is going to
Tremor made it
take-
back to the table first. He was walking back there long ago.
Also, if everyone, like all the celebrities and everyone's evacuated, the rock suit is off now. It's just like David Knowles in a suit, dressed to the nines,
Oh,
Deep
just
Knight sort of
sat at the
like
table.
by the way, during all of this, you guys watched as a helicopter landed outside, and a large man with a jacket over him was escorted out of the building.
Is that Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
It looked like it could be.
Did we smell what the Rock was cooking?
Is that Dean Kane?
Did you say Tim Kaine?
Dean Kane,
Oh,
like the fucking John Mulaney bit.
well, Deep Knight is sort of going to go sort of walking back to his table, sort of sort of like in a mopey attitude, and just eats what chicken is left.
Yeah, everything's a little chaotic, and there's still people exiting and screaming. A few people are wounded, and you guys just kind of sit down and eat. Eventually, the penguin comes out and he says, "Wow, wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much for helping."
no problem. Of course, man.
Here, please, accept this as a token of my gratitude. And he gives you guys all platinum membership cards to.
Deep Knight sort of takes that and says, "You know, for a reformed villain, you're doing quite well."
I take offense to that, honestly. I don't
No.
like how you treat people who used to be villains.
Sorry. I follow the philosophy of Aquaman.
Yeah, you haven't been acting this way to the Gator, Big Pimpin'.
Killer Croc.
Because he's a respect. Sorry. Just
No,
do that.
please
Sorry.
finish that.
Yeah, say it. Say what you're gonna fucking say. Go ahead. I dare you.
Look, I'm sorry. Just
No, fucking
thought-
finish your sentence.
trap and all that. I thought it was a trap.
It's always a trap.
Sorry.
And so Penguin hands you these platinum membership cards, and you guys instantly notice that they're carved out of real platinum.
Criminy.
I'm sorry. What did you just say?
He hands you actual platinum membership cards.
Jeez.
And, Deep Knight sort of bows in respect.
Thank you, and please, come again, come every night.
Yeah. Deep Knight sort of nods and sort of returns to eating his chicken. What's left?
So,
Gravy.
As you guys have all eaten, suddenly, as the penguin's walking away, he gets a little woozy and he falls over.
Uh,
Running over to help. Running
As
over to
you
help him.
stand up, you get a little woozy and you fall to the ground.
well, that's not good.
As you realize that that's not good, you get a little woozy and you slump over onto your eaten, all the chicken's gone, and there's just a pile of like the Brussels sprouts that you didn't want to eat.
If this is a fortitude roll, I do have advantage on those.
Oh no, there's no rolls.
Son of-
Plot
This
time.
is a cutscene, motherfuckers. And Deep Night falls over too. The only one who doesn't is Viv. However, um, she is unable to stop what happens next, and you guys all wake up with Viv handcuffed to a chair, and all the rest of you handcuffed to a chair. You're all sitting around a table. The penguin is there. Uh, Gator is there. There's a bunch of different people there that are all like loosely associated with you guys, and the penguin, and all of you are sat around a table. There's cups and dishes in front of you with little cakes and cups of tea, and
son of
Oh no.
a-
suddenly you hear a voice. Welcome to my tea party. We're going to have such a lovely time together. Now, change places! And all of a sudden, other people who are dressed in various costumes get up and all like do the fire drill and change places, and you guys are left sitting there staring at a crazy Alice in Wonderland themed um, tea party with men dressed as playing cards and chess pieces and all kinds of other references to the classic Alice in Wonderland novel, and the Mad Hatter himself suddenly appears in a flash, standing on top of the table. He has a diminutive stature that is only exacerbated by the enormous hat that he wears, and looking like some sort of insane Jamiroquai fan, he turns towards each of you and says, "Now that you're finally here, you can pay for all of your insults against me. You have never included me in any of your schemes or your heroic reformations, and now you will all know my pain." And that is where we draw to a close for this session of Doomsday
Before we
Aftermath. Yes.
Deep Might sort of looks to him and says, "Excuse me?" And that's where we leave it off.
Yep. And so we will find out what happens at the Mad Hatter's Tea Party next week on Doomsday Aftermath. I want to thank you guys for playing. I want to thank anyone who's watching. And as always, everyone, good
Good
gaming.
gaming.